Hi, this is Dillon, the Vegas B&B expert. This video, we're going to focus on the #1 area of Las Vegas to not do Airbnb in. Okay, so Vegas itself is smaller than most people would give it credit. So the Las Vegas Strip is not in Las Vegas, the city, it's in the county, Clark County. In Clark County, it's completely illegal to do Airbnb. But in the city, you can do it if you have a permit. But in a lot of places, it's really hard to get the permit because the neighbors happen to have a stance against having the Airbnb done in their neighborhood. A lot of the things that you'll see them saying on media, etc., is something like that, they had a neighborhood and they don't want to have businesses come in. And some people might think, well, is it really like a business? It's renting your house out, right? Well, that is true. But to see it from their perspective, which at first it took me a little while, but I started to realize that, it is definitely a different thing as to when you have long-term renters and it's the same people coming back, as opposed to having a different person every night in your neighborhood. And if you have small children or something like that, and all of a sudden there's party houses that are coming in, or strange people walking around the neighborhood that wouldn't normally be there otherwise, except for this Airbnb, people have issue. And the one place that has the biggest issue with this in Las Vegas is a place called the Scotch 80s. And aside from having the mayor of Las Vegas living in the Scotch 80s, you also have basically a mixture of the people that built the city from the beginning. Las Vegas is only 100 years old, but it didn't really start to get going until the 50s and 60s. And a lot of the people that were instrumental in making it what it is today, which is this huge, amazing city that's world-renowned and world-famous, the fabulous Las Vegas, a lot of the people that were instrumental in building that and making that happen live in that specific area. And it's not an HOA. Vegas is famous for having, in the residential areas, having these HOAs, homeowners association, where there's a gated community. And this somehow, is built before they really had HOAs as being popular. Aside from that it kind of looks like an HOA, it's not zoned that way. So for that reason, the city has this area of a bunch of people that are very specific about how they want their neighborhood, and they do not want Airbnb there. In fact, there was one woman that was recently fined for doing it illegally there, $72,600. Now, there are some big ways to make money from Airbnb-ing in Las Vegas. But I do want to say, in wrapping up this video, is that you got to do it right. You got to figure out that secret sauce of making it so that it's good for the neighbors and it's good for the city, that you're not getting fined. And if you can do that, you can make so much more money than you could have made if you were just renting out the house. And this is what I help people do. So if you want to get the permit, and you want to make sure to do it legally, then reach out to me, and we can talk about how to make that happen.